Long term, I've been popping jokes about world lines and timelines, and the list goes on. There used to be, I mean, technically there still are some pretty neat hashtags in my primary Instagram account. Not that you guys, most of you, I don't think, have access to that, and they don't work anyway. But they used to, and they were pretty fucking cool. Um, I popped jokes about these things. I left a lot of things online having to do with these things because I was hoping people might understand that I'm mocking most people who bought into it, who don't understand why the people pulling our strings are pushing this type of stuff. I'm going to show you something in a second. It's technically very, very neat. But usually I would dress it up as, the way I remember this from my former world line. And there are gullible people out there that would buy into it. I mean, for fuck's sake, what did I see online earlier tonight? Who was it exactly? Oh, it was a vanilla version of an adult film, and yes, it's one of the classic, porn stars. But no, it's not John Holmes. And somebody who was born yesterday in the comments section asked, "Is that John Holmes?" So I told him, "Yeah, it is." But the thing is the name of the video was listed on. It's somebody that's taken these and they've made it very soft and socially digestible, and it's kind of entertaining because some of those old, porns, full length movies, they used to put in a full production. I mean, some of them are, some of them they made two versions prior to kids doing this. Where you have the explicit X-rated version and then you have an R-rated version. There's a detective movie like that. Either way, the kid could have looked up the film and he could have looked up the cast and he could have used his brain and used the tools at his disposal, but instead he asked other people to think for him in the comments section because it's convenient. He's lazy. And most people are. Now, the reason I bash that all the time is because it's well out of hand. If people weren't leaning on it and that wasn't their default more often than not, I wouldn't give a shit. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Because the same thing has to do with people talking about, the Matrix and NPCs and simulation theory and world lines, aka timelines, and it's got a bunch of other names too. But it wouldn't matter if most people hadn't bought into it and turned it into something that the people pulling our strings want it to be, to pave the way for something. It, it wouldn't be a problem if you and I were surrounded by smart people. All right, now that I got that out of my way, I think you might enjoy this. I think this is pretty neat. if you're curious what this is. I mean, obviously it's a hack. Here's the full title if you want to take a screenshot. It's really neat. It's really neat. And I do dig this. I just haven't got this far. If you hung out, thanks for hanging out. And as always, what the fuck do I know?